And we are back underway here at Hudson Parks Aquatic Centre for Buffalo City Winter League, Week 6. It's the second game of this evening between Carts and Ospreys as they look to line up and get started with the first quarter here. Who will take this game home? And we're underway for the first quarter here between Carts and Ospreys. Ospreys now in possession, and shot comes off, but it's missed the post, missed the back of the net, but eventually finds its way. And Ospreys get a goal. It's a goal early on in the game for Ospreys as they take the lead against Carts. Carts now in possession. Carts now look to get a shot off, but it's well saved, and 2 meter now for Carts. Carts, can they get a shot off? They lob the ball, but only manages to hit the crossbar. However, possession still in favor for Carts. Carts now. Shot comes off, but it's saved again. And Ospreys now make their way up the pool. Ospreys with a player open on the left-hand side. They find her, and can they get the shot off in time? They do, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper under pressure here, but ref blowing foul in favor of Ospreys now. Sorry, in Carts. Now Carts make their way up the pool. Carts. Opportunity. Can they? Shot comes off. It's well saved again. Ospreys now in front of goal. Shot comes up, but it's well saved. And Karts regain possession. Karts now, great ball to the top right-hand side of the pool. And Karts still with control. Shot comes off, but it's well blocked. Ospreys doing well from the back. Ospreys now moving forward. Ospreys ball played up on the left and over to the right. Shot comes off, but only manages to bounce off the crossbar. And possession back for Karts. Karts now 2 against the goalkeeper. Surely they can get a goal back and equalize the score. Shot comes off, it's a huge save. Ospreys keep their clean sheet, it's a huge save. Karts now with a 2-meter. And now Karts still unable to get a shot off. Ball under, says the referee. Ospreys back in possession. And now Ospreys opportunity to get a goal back and extend their lead. She lobs it and it goes over the line. Ospreys get their second in this game. And Ospreys at the end of the first quarter lead 2-0 against the Karts. And we are back underway for the second chukker between Karts and Ospreys. Ospreys doing well to win the swim off. And 2 Ospreys leading 2-0. Ospreys now opportunity again. Shot comes over to goal. Ospreys extend their lead to 3-0 and still keeping their clean sheet against Karts. However, Karts now making their way up the pool. Karts, can they find an entry and possibly get a goal back, get their first goal in this match? Karts, long shot comes off, it's well saved. Ospreys can breathe again and now make their way up the pool. Opportunity arising for Ospreys, shot comes off, but only hits the post. And Karts now running away with possession. But turnover ball, says the referee, and now Ospreys back in control. Ospreys shot comes off, it's well saved. But kick out, says the referee, for Karts and Ospreys. Now, with a man up, they played the entry, but Ospreys are swarmed with Karts defense. However, Ospreys still keeping the ball alive, and now off the rebound, shot comes off. Ospreys extend their lead. As we look back at the replay, Ospreys play a long lob, and off the rebound, Ospreys slot it home for their 4th goal against Karts. Karts now, the opportunity, shot comes off, it's a huge save, a great save. Ospreys goalkeeper doing incredible tonight. Now, what can Ospreys do? Shot comes off, it's saved. And now Karts winning back possession. Karts move up the pool. Foul. Karts inside the 6. Pass played and back again. Possession for Ospreys. Long pass played for Ospreys. It's a great pass from goalkeeper all the way up front, and shot comes off. That's a huge goal for Ospreys as they get their 5th in this game. Let's look back at that replay. All the way across the pool. Ospreys wasting no time when they regain possession. As the shot comes off from that right-hand side, they secure their 5th goal. Now Karts. Shot comes off, it's a goal! First goal for Karts. Ospreys give in and no longer have their clean sheet. As we look back at that replay, Karts from center forward, lob shot comes off, and it's a great goal. As referee blows, that is the end of the second chukka as we head into halftime here. Ospreys leading 5-1. And we're back underway here now for the 3rd quarter of this game between Karts and Ospreys. As the ref blows his whistle, we get the 3rd chukka underway. Karts now winning the swim off. However, Carts currently trailing by 4 goals against Ospreys. Will Carts be able to turn this game around? Long shot or pass comes off from Carts, but Ospreys now back in possession. Ospreys 5-meter penalty awarded. Shot comes off. That's a huge goal. Ospreys found their 6th goal in this game. And now Carts back in possession. Carts, long lob shot comes off, but ball kept out by Ospreys goalkeeper. Ospreys now. Great entry. Kick out, says the referee. Man up for Ospreys. Ospreys 1-2. And it's a goal. As we watch that back, Ospreys doing well off the man up to use that extra space in the middle and found their 7th goal in this game. However, now Carts winning a foul inside the 6. Carts, long shot comes off, but it's not on target. And now, Ospreys, great entry played. Can they find this into the back of the net? They don't, but it's a 5-meter, yet again, penalty awarded. Can Ospreys extend their lead? Yet again. Shot comes off, but it's this time not over the line. No goal for Ospreys. Carts now. Well defended by Ospreys. Ospreys now. Lob comes off, but ref blows as teammate was in the 2-meter. Carts now back in possession. Carts, players open. Can they find an entry or better yet a goal? Pass played to that left-hand side. Shot comes off, but only hits the post. And now Ospreys back on attack. Pass played into the middle and then over to the left, but in the 2-meter yet again. Ospreys lose out in possession. Carts now back in attack. Carts, shot comes off. It's a great goal. Carts find their 2nd in this game against the Ospreys. As you watch that back, Carts from goalkeeper to top right and then top right to back of the net. Ospreys now in possession. 10 seconds left to play. Great entry for Ospreys as they look to get a shot off before the end of this game, end of this chukker. But they can't, as that is the end of the third quarter here between Carts and Ospreys. Ospreys currently leading 7 goals to 2. And we're back underway for the last quarter here between Carts and Ospreys. Ospreys winning the swim-off and starting this last quarter with possession. Ospreys now, long shot comes off, it's a huge goal. Ospreys get their 8th in this game, and now to look back at the replay, Ospreys doing well to find the long shot and find the gap between the net and the keeper. Carts were in possession, but Ospreys doing well to intercept. And now, Ospreys, great pass and shot comes off, but it's well saved. Carts now back in possession. Ospreys doing well to win back the ball, and now Ospreys 2 against 1. And the goalkeeper, will they shoot? They pass. It's a great pass and a great goal for Ospreys to get their 9th in this game. As you watch that replay back. Ospreys do well to find the back of the net. Carts now. Carts find the left-hand side. Shot comes off. It's well saved. 2 meter. Carts. Carts still in possession. Shot comes off, it's a goal. A huge goal. Carts get their 3rd in this game. As we watch back the replay, we see all the Ospreys players make their way up the pool and not realizing that Carts had possession still. Ospreys now restart us with possession. Entry goes in. Ospreys, lob comes off, but ultimately no goal. Possession back for Karts. Karts now try to make their own entry, but Ospreys quick to get back, and now Ospreys on the other end of the pool get their 10th goal in this game. Let's watch back the replay from goalkeeper to center forward, who was roaching for Ospreys. She balks once and then shoots in the second attempt. It's a huge goal. Ospreys quick to intercept, but an exclusion called for Ospreys, and now man up for Karts. Karts, opportunity to get another goal before the end of this game. Karts, shot comes off, but goalkeeper from Ospreys recovers. And now Ospreys quick to make their way up the pool. They won one last goal. They get it. Ospreys dig deep into the double digits as they found their 11th goal in this game. Don't mind the scoreboard on the wall. That is incorrect. The score is Ospreys 11, Karts 3. And that is the end of this game between Karts and Ospreys. Ospreys with a huge win. Ospreys beat Karts 11 goals to 3.